All right, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll let y'all get in. Welcome to Deja Vu Tarot. I am back with another collective read. Once again, guys, this is all a collection of energies. Make sure y'all take it what resonate and leave the rest. Um, right now, I'm going to do Twin Flame Soulmates in Separation. What is the energies with the Divine Feminine in separation? And what is the energies with the Divine Masculine? Right now, I ask the Holy Spirit, come on in, protect me as I do these readings. Give me the messages that the viewers need to hear, even if it's confirmation. We're going to refrain, hopefully, I'm going to try to refrain from karmic energies, but they always coming up. Also, take what resonates, leave the rest. If this doesn't resonate, it just don't resonate. Okay, do not try to force these readings. Now, today I'm going from a different angle in my reading. So as you can see, the reason why is because my lights, ever since I moved it, it shows dark on YouTube. So I'm trying to push my laptop closer to the light so y'all can see. Okay, so just bear with me with how this is looking right now. Okay, I'm having to think about that, and I don't know, maybe this is meant for me to have a thing about light. So y'all maybe need to move towards the light, go towards the light more, and not necessarily being in the dark. Somebody's in the dark. Okay, yeah, mass. What I'm talking about. Come on in here, collective, because we got something to say. So listen, this is Twin Flame Soulmate. Hey, Forrest, thank you for the gift. Also, I do have my prayer list, so you guys want to get on it, follow, join, donate. That's how you get on, okay? I say prayer protection for you and your family. This is going to be a separation reading. What is the current divine feminine energies? What is the current divine masculine energies in separation? Okay. Now, I said I'm at a different angle right now because my light, it was just putting me in the dark. It was just kept putting me in the dark. Yes. Okay. And I didn't want to be in the dark. So I am in a different angle. So y'all just bear with it. Okay. Now, look. That may be significant. Some of y'all, your person maybe want to come out the light. Okay. You don't like the darkness, or she don't like the darkness. It could be vice versa. So take what resonates. Once again, Twin Flame Soulmate. Okay, my ear just went out. Go ahead. Where you going? I'm going in a different angle today, so y'all bear with me. Okay, yes. Masculine already showing up, so we're gonna do the masculine first then, I guess, huh? We're gonna do the masculine. We're gonna do the runner. This is Twin Flame Soulmates in separation. How do the runner feel? How do the chaser feel? If you a runner, chaser, dynamic, soulmate, same thing, except for twin flames are a little bit more powerful. Okay, soulmates, we all get a soulmate, but this may be a high level soulmate. Okay, so this is what the runner. Let's see, what is the runner feeling? How was the runner feeling? The first thing that came across my board was heartbreak. So somebody could be grieving, going through a heartbreak. It was definitely a separation. This runner is running again, of course. Okay. All right. It says runner is in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Okay. So we're going to talk about the runner. I guess the runner, because I was going to go with the divine feminine at first, but runner showed up with seduction. Okay, this person is getting seduced a lot, or they could be seducing, or they're attracting people that is very seductive. Okay, all right. This could be what they like, what they used to. Okay, hooking up with third parties. Okay, taking that chance to hook up and uh, connect with third parties. All right, that's what he doing in separation. Third party interference. This person probably need to change right now. Maybe they're thinking about it. They're like, okay, wait. And my ear is starting to itch real bad, and I know that's a sign. So maybe they gossiping, they talking to somebody. Woo! That's crazy. Somebody gossiping. They could be talking about you, collective. Mm-hmm. Look who came out. And what did I say? I say somebody is heartbroken. So Chaser came on out too. So Chaser could be the karmic. Okay. She married for money, fame, and fortune. To be, spotlight camera. Okay. So this could be codependent women that want to date your runner, or you left, collective. This person is very hurt, very deeply hurt here. All right, I'm gonna start my flash goal, guys. Here we go. This person is deeply hurt and sad, so they could broke up with this karmic, this very codependent karmic. They were dating here. This karmic is heartbroken too, because she wanted the wedding, the money, the fame, the attention. Okay, she wanted the abundance of it all. Okay, and now she's just crying and missing this person. She feel like it's over, it's done with. Okay, and I feel like this is how the runner feel with you too, collective, because it's like they heartbroken because they wanted to date you too. You know, they see stability with you. But also, I feel like this is the karmic. So this is the runner being seduced by these third parties. I feel like this runner is starting to see, like, I can't keep being seduced by these third parties. You know what I mean? I need to heal this. Okay, so they could be running from these karmics, and these karmics are sad. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna see. Let's look at some zodiac signs. So we're gonna do zodiacs first. Thank y'all for joining and liking and gifting. I appreciate it. Y'all already know Force top gifters. All right, top gifters. We'll get one free question at the end. All right. So you can send it to me live or just send me a message. Okay. All right. Let's get some runner zodiacs. Holy Spirit. What's the runner zodiac? Okay. Mars. Mars talk about fighting war. Okay, somebody's mad. That's what I'm saying. This karmic is mad, but also they could have been fighting a lot. Okay, she getting mad because he keep looking at your picture collective. Okay, he keeps reminiscing about you, and she wants him to look at her. You know, they broke up though. I see breakup. They broke up. They broke up. Also, this could be a spiritual war. So whoever did any type of spiritual war on you, okay, now they missing. They missing that energy. They missing you. I feel like this wedding relationship is done for. Okay, the spiritual war is over here. So if this karmic or these people, these lovers, was trying to come at you, collective, it's over for these people. Hmm. It's over for these people. I'm telling you, it's over. No second chances. and they thinking about it. They know it's no second chances. It's time to grow and transform your life. Can we get some zodiacs on the runners? Pluto, yeah, it's time to change. Pluto talks about transformation, changes, moving from one place to the next. Some of these people moving. They're moving out the way. Move out the way, karmic. It's over. It's over. And I feel like this could be your energy too, collective, because I feel like you're getting tired of this. This is over for you. Okay? You're like, look, this is over until you grow and transform your life. If you don't want to do that, it's over. Okay? That's what you're telling the runner. It's over. Yeah. Libra, but it was in reverse. Libra, you could be unbalanced with this moon magic here. Or maybe in your intuition, your the moon work, moon magic, the spell work left you very unbalanced. This could be a woman energy. What's the moon? Something you hiding. You hiding the fact that you're unstable. But you need to change. You need to grow and transform here. You're grieving, you're mourning, you're feeling lost. Fear of abandonment issues. We got Pisces. Pisces. These are runners. Pisces, you got abandonment issues. Grow and transform. It's over. The relationship is over. It's over. That's what I keep saying. I'm sorry, guys. Cancer. Cancer. You could be a runner. You are very attractive. You're attracting, but you're hooking up with third parties. It's like you're using your looks to, you're taking a chance on like third parties and temptations. Do not fall into temptation. You're having a lot of third party interference. Gambling. Capricorn. Capricorn, you could have some abandonment issues. Leo, no second chances. Okay? No second chances. Somebody is mad because y'all need to change or transform y'all life. I'm telling you. I'm hearing the war is over. The war is over now. I can see the sunshine. Okay. You got a lot of codependent women though. They're chasing. Yeah, Saturn here, Father Times. What you put out, you getting back. Yeah, they thinking about it, collective. They got a lot of outdated thinking. They need to grow and transform their life. Because they just thinking about the old times. But it's no second chances until you grow and transform. That's the message for y'all runners, man. I'm telling you. Thank you, Forrest. I'm telling you. Quit chasing these codependent women, Aquarius. It's time to grow and transform. It's a no for me, dog, until you grow and transform. Making memories. They want to make memories. Taurus. I got Gemini in the reverse. Okay, Gemini runners here. You're definitely unstable, Gemini. I'll tell you right now. When a Gemini is unstable, yeah, look, is that 11? Definitely could be a twin, but it came out in reverse. You keep replaying events over in your head. Make new memories. It's time to make new memories. Runners, in that shit. Cycles are completed. You keep replaying events over and over. Oh, when I was in this will have, you gotta let that go. 15:15 on the clock. All right, we got Scorpio. Scorpio, what is Scorpio doing? Scorpio, you gotta heal from your heartbreak. You got some grieving. You got mourning. You lost somebody, or you just maybe have some loss that you're still holding on to. Gemini, you are codependent. You got some codependent issues. Spirit is saying you gotta work out. Virgo, you're missing. You're missing. This is all karmic lessons, though. Father time, what they put out, they get back. Okay, this is lessons that needs to be learned. Neptune talks about the psychological issues is in your mental. You need to ask God to quiet your mind so you can hear the divine. It's going into your psyche. You guys need to think, or maybe y'all thinking too much. You're thinking too much and just replaying stuff over and over and over and over in y'all head. Let it go. Goodness gracious. Yes, with the air here. You're in your thoughts. You guys are in your thoughts. You're imagining a lot. You could be overthinking everything. The spirit is saying you're just going round and round and round. Mercury retrograde. Okay, that's probably why. That's probably why. You're nostalgic. It's a soul connection. You need to break free, be alone by yourself. This is a everlasting connection here. I keep seeing fire. Y'all may have a lot of passion for your person, but you're just nostalgic. You're just sitting there thinking, looking at all the photos. Yeah, nostalgia, exactly. I didn't even know it was on this card. And Spirit is saying it's time to make new memories. Jupiter with the sun. Yeah, get happy. You got blessings coming. Get out of them old thoughts. All right, runner. Let's just pull some more on these runners here. They missing you. I hear, though I'm missing you, I'll find a way to get through. Living without you, 'cause you are my sister. Somebody's sister died. Only going alive. Okay, Mars, the Reaper. Somebody was fighting war. Let me see what this Mars is all about. I got my Whispers of the Ocean oracles. Let's just pull a few. I barely use these. Let's see. What's this Mars energy? Yeah, it's time to break through. Look at that. Be the whale. You know how whales are. Whales are real big, but they sure jump out that ocean, don't they? They sure jump through. It say new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst. They burst. They gotta burst. They holding all this love back, collecting. And all you gonna see is a big ass whale of burst, a burst of energy coming out the ocean. Whoosh. You know whales don't give a fuck. They big as hell. They don't care. They jump out the ocean real big on you, right? Yeah, it's time for a breakthrough. These people they can't take it no more. They ready to bust. Somebody been busting too. I'm just saying. Because they missing you collecting. They could be busting and Y'all know when I say bust, but yeah, it's a breakthrough. They need to break through these nostalgic, trauma filled energies that they're holding on to. Libra, you definitely unstable here. You know, you a Libra, you supposed to be balanced. Okay, you in the reverse. So that means you're karmic for sure. You got a lot of karmic energies. Looking at the underbelly. Okay. It's saying and number 6 could be significant. I keep seeing 6. Okay. It says, be sure that you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might be considering taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you're working on could use some fine tuning. Okay, and it fell over positive mindset, abundance. So, any projects y'all working on, runners, talking to the runners. I mean, it could go for anybody, but you know, any projects y'all working on, y'all need to go ahead and take action because and the project is also, working on your inner self, making those changes. But spirit is saying any projects you're working on, it's gonna bring abundance, okay? But you gotta take the time to work on it. It can use some fine tuning. So also changes in what you're working on, your projects, something that you're doing mundane, it could need some fine tuning because you don't want to end being unstable. Something that y'all gotta let go. That's why y'all ain't getting the blessings or something ain't coming out right. Excuse me. Confirmation. If you make some minor changes here in that project or whatever you're working on, collective, it's gonna bring revenue, but you gotta figure out what. And if you need to, book a reading. It's also this fight energy. So let's see, what is this fighting energy, spirit? And be thankful. Stay in a mind of gratitude so you can get blessed. A lot of people don't believe that. You do. Gratitude is next to love. It's a higher frequency. Stay in that gratitude energy. But what's Mars? What's Mars? Keep a positive mindset. You could be just working on stuff and being negative. Okay, connect to the source. Okay, God is in the building. Hello.
That's what she said.
4 plus 7 is 11. You got to connect to the source. It's saying go within to discover what needs to be done. Hello. There you go. You got to meditate, go within so you don't go without. Something that you're working on, Spirit is saying it needs some fine tuning here and it's going to bring abundance, but you got to go within so God can tell you. And I'm pretty sure it got something to do with definitely a breakup, heartbroken. You're feeling abandonment issues. You got a breakthrough coming. You got to break through the challenges. Any challenges come your way, you got to break through that. And you could be mad because maybe something ain't coming right, but you got to connect to the source. Okay, be guided by God, not the devil. So whatever you're doing, if it ain't prospering, it's something that needs to go in. So yeah, because God needs to clear out them blockages, some excess blockages you got going on. Okay? They say you are entering a transitional phase and will benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it is your physical body or your physical space. So it's time to clean up so you can get your breakthrough, Werner. You got to clear it up. You got to clear it up. Something that you're doing over here with this Mars energy. Okay, God is upset. God ain't happy. You got to connect to the source. Maybe you just not happy because you need to heal your heart. You need to open up your womb so God can shine that light so you can then, we got to get deep, guys. We got to get underneath you got to look into the issue. You got to make them changes. Pluto, okay? You gotta see what's underneath so you can then have your breakthrough, okay, for your abundance. You see how the whale jumps through that ocean and don't care how big, what's in the way. The whale don't care, okay? Exactly. Every step counts. These are beautiful ocean cards, by the way. Y'all want to get this day. 10, exactly. Talks about a completion. Every step counts. There is an advantage in taking things slow. Take your time, okay? Every step counts, guys. Breathe deeply. Again, another breathing card. Talks about meditation. You're not going within, you're looking on the outside, and then you're wondering why you're not having your breakthrough. You're not having your breakthrough because you got to go within. Every step counts. Breathe deeply. Look beyond, exactly. Look at that rainbow. I seen 2 rainbows the other day. Look beyond the surface. You got to go deeper. Why am I getting angry every time she say something? What is triggering me? You shouldn't really be having nobody trigger you. That's when you know you've healed a lot. When people don't trigger you as much. I'm not gonna say they ain't gonna never trigger you, but they don't trigger you as much. So that's how I know when I'm healed. That's how I can kind of measure my healing. When I run into low vibrational energies and they want to get a reaction, right? Because a lot of them, they're vampires or they just project a lot. So how I measure my healing, I don't let stuff get to me. I don't react like I used to, pop off and blah blah. I gotta show them and this and that. Now I'm more just, I just shut down, not shut down, but like don't give them what they asking for, right? Because I look beyond what they just, yeah, all that is just a mask. That's just projecting onto what they truly feel deep down. Okay. But it took me to heal. I had to heal. I had to figure out why am I getting angry? Why I be wanting to go to war with a person that try to disrespect me. And I'm not saying be a person, uh, don't let people walk over you, but you don't have to react to everything. I'm telling you. A lot of times you just pick and choose your battles because when you got stuff to lose, you don't want to fight. People that don't got stuff to lose, when they ain't got nothing to lose, they be all ready to attack you, right? What you say about me? Because they want to mess up what you got going on. You know you got stuff to lose, so you really okay. Let's talk it out. Let's work it out. Let's see what we can do. Because I ain't trying to go to jail for your ass, right? I ain't trying to lose my good gracious grace, my peace for you. I can let's maneuver from this situation. But people that don't got nothing to lose and they're very narcissistic and very low vibrational, this all they want to do all day. All day. This all they want to do every day. They want to keep disrupting your peace. Why? It's because they don't got no peace. So when you heal enough, when you look beyond that surface of why is this person keep triggering me? Why do I let these low vibrational energies get to me? I shouldn't have to let them get to me this deep. Well, you got to do the soul searching. You got to go within. You got to look beyond the surface to figure out why. I had to figure out, because I didn't love myself. I need to love myself. I shouldn't have to want to fight because a person talk about me. That's just how they feel. I know who I am, okay? So I had to love myself more. So now when somebody say, "Oh, you're nothing," I laugh because I had to look deeper than just what's on the surface level, right? That's just an example. This is what we have to do. If somebody is triggering you, it's not blame them. Oh, they triggered me. They supposed to trigger you. Like if I talk on this thing and I'm triggering you, I'm supposed to trigger you. Now the trigger is not for you to lash out at me. The trigger is to say, why did she trigger me right then? What did she say to get me riled up? That's your body telling you, hey man, this is something you need to work on. That spirit saying, hey man, it's something is your body give us the story and the symptoms all the time. It's just we don't listen because we too busy like this. We too busy got our guard up. We ain't looking deep enough. See the whales, if you think about the whales go deep. They go deep down in the depths of the ocean. And they go way deep down there. And then all of a sudden you just see them coming up, rising up. And then before you know it, then all of a sudden, boom, they bust out. Well, that's what we got to do when it comes to healing. When it comes to processing things, we got to sit with ourselves and go, okay, why am I sad? I'm not just sad because today is rainy. No. Why am I crying? And ain't nothing wrong with crying because crying is healing. It's a release. But you got to figure out why. You got to look deeper. And God is saying, I can tell you why. Okay? If you want to know why, I have all the answers. 1 connect to me. Connect to me. I can give you the answers. Well, how do I connect to the source? You sit with yourself, you meditate because God is within us. Okay, all that hooping and hollering, that's fine in church or whatever. You want to look cute and do all this. But the truth of the matter is connection comes within. So how do I connect to the source? By furthermore being still with yourself. Isolation is definitely the key. And also looking deeper into what's triggering you. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. What do we get distracted by? Every damn thing. The internet has made us totally distracted, right? But take away the phones, put the phone to the side, give yourself a minute. I started with guided meditation because I never knew how to meditate. I know I never told me how to meditate. I never knew. Guess what? I had to learn. That ain't no excuse for me not to do it. It's just you had to learn. So I had to put my phone to the side. I had to go on my YouTube and I had to start learning how to meditate, right? Looking beyond the surface. Focus on the underlying motivation, cause, or beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth to your world. A lot of y'all are surface levels. These runners are all surface level collective. They're all surface level. That's why they mad at you. That's why they going to war. That's why they mad at you. It's all about you. It ain't never them. Now they gonna blame you all day long. Okay? It ain't never them. Well, if she didn't do this, then I wouldn't have did that. No, that's not how you're supposed to look at things. You're supposed to say, well, how did I get upset? What made me get here? How did I allow? Because we all allow. Okay, that's another thing I had to accept. I was in an abusive relationship. I was so angry with him, putting all my anger towards one person, and then I had to sit with myself. Well, I allowed it. When he was messing up the first time, why did I go back? I had to accept that. Because I had to sit with myself and I had to look beneath the surface. Okay, so runners, it's time. Some of y'all, these death spells coming back too. I'm telling you, One thing about a death spell, if you are a earth angel or twin flame, it will change you for the better. It should change you. Now, if you're too low vibrational, I don't know. If you're over there with them karmics and you ain't changing and you're not looking beneath the surface and and you're studying arguing with these people, then I don't know. But if you got a chance to change your life, change your life. Kill that relationship and focus on what matters. And it's not even just being with the divine feminine. Okay? It's about you and your connection to God. That's what the real people don't want it. The real journey is not getting with the masculine. I mean, yes, if you can get with the masculine, if they wake up and do what they're supposed to do, excellent. But the real journey is you got to stop running from yourself. That's the real journey, runner. It's not about the divine feminine at this point. It's about healing. Stop running from yourself. Because you're not running from the divine feminine. The divine feminine already understands that if she continues to run after you, which is the chaser, all you want to do is keep running. So why would she do that? So what the divine feminine got to learn is to stop chasing. What the runner got to learn is to stop running. The more you chase divine feminine, the more this person going to run. And the more this person going to run, the more you going to keep chasing if you ain't healing. And guess what? You just finding yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now in the same spot. And you wonder why you're not moving. Because you're not changing. Yeah, exactly. Have that childlike devotion to the Most High. God is saying you need to have a childlike devotion to me. You are multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. Be devoted to the journeys, guys. Runners, y'all need to have a devotion to the Most High, a devotion to the journey. See, the thing with runners is the masculines are more matrix based. Okay? They don't believe in a higher power. Oh, I don't believe. Okay? But they say they don't believe, but they still running though. This is what cracks me up. How you don't believe, but you running? I don't run for nothing I don't believe. Okay? So obviously you do believe it. You just don't believe in the journey. You don't believe in it's just a fear factor. That's all. You're just feared. You're just scared. You're scared to you're scared. You're scared of the unexplained. You're scared of the unknown. You're scared of yourself. That's the reality. And God is like, look, I got magical blessings, man. You're a very magical person. I got the blessings right here. All you got to do is claim it. Hello. Magical blessings, miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are being answered. See? God is saying, look, all your prayers, I heard all your prayers, runner. I just wanted you to get on the right path because you keep following these third parties over here. Okay? And I got your blessings if that's what you want. You asking me for a breakthrough, but all your prayers is going to be answered. I'm telling you. You're going to pop out and show niggas. Okay? But you got to go deep first. You got to do the work. You got to do the process. I mean, every little step is going to count. I'm counting all your blessings is right here. Every little step that you took, every little argument, every little spell work, Every little time you prayed, every little time you looked beneath the surface, every little time you connected to me, I heard you. I'm clearing it out. I'm clearing out the blockages. I'm taking out the trash. I'm harvesting. I'm doing the work. The universe works in your favor. We just gotta turn around and go, oh, okay, that's mine. Oh, okay, these blessings right here. Oh, that's mine. Oh, okay, I deserve it. Oh, okay, I am loved. Oh, gotcha. Okay, no, these people, no, not your fake ass friends. Your fake ass friends, no, that ain't for them. Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, them fake ass wives and husbands you with. Oh, no, no, that's not for them. It's for you. So as long as you keep hanging with them, you're not gonna get it. Why? Because I cleared it for you. I cleared it for you. Okay? You the one who wrote it down. It's written. It's written in a book for you. Remember? You gotta remember. Remember, runner. You gotta remember. Let's get one more. One more for the runners. You gotta remember, runner. Ooh, I'm getting chills. This spirit around me now. It's God talking to you. Yes, you gotta remember who you are. You're the gift. You're the gift. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang. Hello. I can't make this up. Yin and yang. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. Exactly. Opposites attract. Well, she can't be my divine feminine. She don't look like how I want it to look. Okay, then go get with somebody that look like how you think it's gonna look and watch what happens. I'll wait. Universe say I'll wait. Go get with the one you think is worth. Oh, cause she dressed fancy. Oh, cause she wears some heels and shit. Go get with her. We'll see how that turned out. Oh, so now you're over there and you're crying. You're crying. Why? Why? Why are you crying? Why are you crying, Renner? Huh? Because you want to date these codependent people, right? Because they dress nice. Oh, that ain't my divine feminine. She ain't got all this name brand stuff I like. Let me go date somebody who got a lot of name brand shit. Yeah, go date them. Guess what? Now you married her. Now she want all the name brand shit. Uh-huh. And she wants your money to pay for all that name brand fancy shit too. Uh-huh. Now you ain't got no money. I want the divine feminine. she don't mind getting nothing cheap. Oh, now you want the divine feminine. But you wanted what you said you wanted. No, I changed my mind. I don't want this one. You know. But they met they match. See, they met they match. You the opposite, collective. You don't be fighting and carrying on and acting a fool. I want somebody that's drama. I want drama. I don't want this divine feminine. She boring. She boring. I need drama every day in my life. Oh, you want drama? Say it. Say it. Okay. That's what you want? Oh, you don't want nobody at peace? You don't want nobody, you don't want to come home and have peace? Oh, you want to come home and have drama. Got it. Okay, masculine. That's what you want. Okay. You want drama every day. Okay. Well, now you got it. See, the masculine gotta see that the shit he think that he want is surface level. Oh, y'all ain't hearing me today.
That's what she said.
Y'all ain't hearing
That's
me.
what she said.
He wants surface. What did the cards come out and say? You gotta look deeper than that, masculine. You looking on the surface. That person that look good, that got the body teeth. Yeah, well, she ain't got no peace in her heart, which means every night you gonna be arguing. Every night when you wanna come home and rest your head, you gotta fight. When you want hugs and kisses, guess what? You finna get stitches. Okay? That's what you wanted. Oh, okay. Now you're seeing both sides of it all. Oh, well, you know what? I probably don't want nobody that like this exactly like me. I need to have the opposite. Okay, so both of y'all could be seeing both sides of the game. Okay, take a step back, God is saying. Try looking at it from a different perspective. Okay, your feminine might not have all the name brand stuff. But guess what? It ain't like she can't get it. Hello. It ain't like she can't get it. Cause God gonna bless her with it if that's what she wants. But the goodness is you got a divine feminine that ain't even tripping over that shit. She know who she is. She don't need no name brand to tell her she look good. She look good with a paper bag. She don't need no name brand weave or shoes and this and that to tell her she look good. She knows she look good without it. Hello. And if she can get it, she can. But that's not, a divine feminine. We want to be surrounded by love. Love is our strength. Dolphin energy. We follow our intuition. Ain't that right, divine feminines? Okay? We have fun. We like to have fun. We like to explore. We be surrounded by God's love. We don't need no name brand shit to know we the shit.
That's what she said.
We already know it. Hello. We could be in a paper bag and know we the fly. Why? Because we know we safe and surrounded by God's love. And that's the main important thing. And you are too, runner, once you get with the program. Some of them have. Some of them ain't. It say keep your heart open and know you are being protected. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you exactly. See, what the runner gotta understand that surface level. You gotta go deeper. Yeah. What the dolphin have fun. And they follow their intuition. And they know they surrounded by their love. You surrounded by your spiritual beings. You ain't by yourself, divine feminine. You know that. But y'all opposite. Opposite do attract. Twin flames are mainly the opposite. And it's hard being with your twin flame when they opposite. I know. But you gotta look at it like this. If y'all opposite, obviously it's something that you're missing that your twin can bring to the table, and it's something that your twin is missing that you can provide. That's why God put the opposites together. Because you actually do match when you think about it. Think about it like electricity. You got the positive and the negative, and then when you bring it together, it is electricity. And then it's like whatever you missing, your person gonna take up the slack, and whenever you missing or they missing, then you take up the slack. So it's like it's gonna be a solid foundation. There can't be no holes and cracks to it. That's why I say the gift of neutrality, yin and yang. Y'all are the opposite. You actually, if you think about it, you really don't want nobody the same as you. Like we fantasize and we say, Oh, we want the same exact person as me. You really don't if you think about it. Because think about yourself. You a lot. You a lot on your own. Can you imagine getting another you, both of y'all together? I don't know. That's a lot. Because you a lot to handle, collective. So you might need an opposite. Because sometimes the opposite person can see things when you don't see it. And vice versa. You know what I mean? It's a break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. Exactly. Okay? You guys are very gifted beings, twin flames. Find out what makes you happy and live in that. And I seen two rainbows the other day. So this is somebody confirmation. If y'all been seeing rainbows, make do what makes you happy. Okay? Balance is at work in your life. Some of y'all just work, 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 no play. Spirit is saying, it's time to play. You got to dance in the rainbow. You know, go have some fun. You can't just work, 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 work all day and then, live a little bit. It's okay. All right. So that's the runner. Let me do a numerology for the runners. I see 3 people in the chat. I've been seeing 11 and 11. Let's just see. For the runners, can we get some cars pulled for the runners? Those of you who are in the chat with TikTok, please continue to like and share my live, please. Same goes for the people in YouTube land. Please share my live. And also TikTok, I do have the live recorded in YouTube, so you can always review my lives, go back over it on my YouTube. We're going to get 2 good cards. Yeah, they need to surrender. All right. So look, runners, here's your message. What that say? What I've been talking about for this past, I don't know how long. Y'all need to surrender to the Most High, connect to God, surrender to spirituality. You're running from yourself and you're being surface level with it. You're not looking deeper with what this is. Now, let me pull the book on this because it does give you some guidance. So let's just do the book. I ain't gonna read a lot. We're gonna do surrender. It says this card indicates a need to surrender your attachment to a particular situation, preferred outcome, because your inability to let go is impeding your success. Desperate blocks manifestation. Therefore, the more you struggle to attract your desire, the more you push it away. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to detach. And I've been seeing that let go, let go, let go. And I'm like, who needs to let go? It's these runners. They're running. You guys, okay, come on. We gonna say positive for real. Because the masculines be getting me upset. And they're not really upset, but they be getting me frustrated because they know what they gotta do. And they just sitting there fighting it, fighting it like some fools. Okay? But we gonna, you know what? We gonna keep going. We're not gonna get upset, remember? It says, in order to attract what you want, you must give the universe space to deliver your request. This can only be achieved by getting out of the way, so that everything can unfold as it should. It isn't your job to make it happen, okay? God will make it happen. Spirit gonna make it happen. You just got to get out of your own way. Some of y'all holding on to these relationships. You know you ain't happy. You ain't on love the person. You still sitting over there. Get out your way. Some of y'all worried that your divine feminine is gonna leave. So you're all in the way. You're trying to use spell work, love spells, sex magic, anything to make her come back. Get out your way. Okay? The affirmation is I receive the best possible outcome when I surrender to the divine. That's what I've been saying. Divine order and timing will bring the perfect outcome. And that could go for both. But I feel like with runners, y'all keep running for y'all spirituality, your callings from the divine, the Holy Trinity. Connect to the source. You're holding on to false teachings. You need domestic harmony. Okay? That's how you manifest. Some of y'all holding on to these environments. Get out of them negative environments. You got a whole spiritual partnership that God is trying to gift you with. You got spiritually gifts. You're called to do wonders. Okay? And y'all sitting over there acting like ain't nobody said nothing. And you're over there wondering, well, some of y'all getting sick. You need to personally persevere through the growth. Some people don't want to grow up. You got to grow up, divine masculine. I mean, you're not going to have no new depths if you still surface level. Okay, that's in reverse. Y'all told you what I was telling y'all about the whale. What did I say the whale do? This is upright. I say the whale go deep. They dive real deep in the ocean. Okay, but this is in reverse. So you guys are not diving deep. Release the need to be right. Release the control. Dance in the rainbow and get your blessings. I know y'all been seeing rainbows. This could also be the LGBTQ community. I'm talking to y'all too. Okay? Have that childlike devotion. Yes, magical blessings will come. God is saying it. Really, let's keep repeating. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are being answered. It's like God said, I'm answering your prayers. What's the problem? Let go. Let go, runners. All right? And that's it, actually, for y'all. We're going to leave it there for runners, okay? All right. That was runners. Let's go to the chasers. Now, some of y'all probably ain't chasers no more, okay? Divine feminine. You probably done went past that stage. But also, you're still chaser because that may be the stage y'all in. Now, if you're not chasing, this could just be confirmation for you, okay? You may have had some personal growth already. Some of y'all may be still in that chasing stage. Everybody on different levels, okay? So, it just depends on where you're at. Just take it as confirmation. Some of y'all take it as what it is if you know you're doing it, okay? Y'all know how my readings go. All right, let's do the chaser. Chasers, where you at, chasers? Come to the front of the room. We got on the runners. Uh-huh. So it's time for the chasers. I mean, I gotta be fair and I gotta do it right. In separation. This is Twin Flames in separation. This is what the reading is about. Just to remind y'all again, okay? Yin and yang. Come on, chasers. Look. Yeah, runner, stop running. That's your message. Chaser, stop chasing. Chaser, don't. What's that? Swiper, don't swipe me. Swiper, stop swiping. Chaser, you're yearning. Y'all both yearning for each other. I ain't gonna lie to you. But chasers, y'all do be Look, Soulmates too. Come on to the forefront. You could be a high level soulmate, or you got one out there. I'm talking to y'all too. Oh yeah, no, I don't discriminate on my channel. If you want me to discriminate and pick and choose on who I'm talking to, then this may not be for you. Yeah, you runner. I know that's what you want. But that ain't what you finna get. What you finna get is the truth, cause that's when I spit. Okay, make them changes. Spirit of Saints. R.I.P. Somebody finna die. R.I.P. Man. Listen. Some of y'all think love is dead, or I don't want to love you. You're lying to yourself. Butterfly could be significant. Y'all may need to make some changes. These people could be changing. Some of them. Okay, some of them. Some of them need to dead these options. They got too many options. They spread they wang for everybody. Yeah. And they in these karmic relationships. Some of these men are gay and they know it. Okay. They need to make more healthier choices. They're married to beards, married to women trying to cover up who they truly are. We get that a lot. Live how you live. Live in your truth. All right, let's do chasers, Holy Spirit. Let me get something with the chasers. Chasers. We got love call. Are you calling your masculine? Huh? Are you thinking of your masculine so much? Some of y'all are calling them now. Ring, ring, ring. You want to express your love to this person. You could be calling them, hey, masculine, hey, runner. It ain't got to be a masculine. It could be a female runner. I'm just saying, hey, runner, I just want to let you know I'm thinking about you. I hope you're thinking about me too. No, we're not doing that. Stop doing that. Stop it. Hey, runner, can I come over there and bring you something? I cooked something. Oh, let me get, we can hook up and have some sex together. Stop. You are not a booty call. You are divine feminine or masculine. You need to love yourself. If you're over there sleeping with your masculine and he got somebody else, you just as bad, chaser. Stop it. That's not what we do. We are queens of heaven. We do not chase. We attract. We do not beg. We allow. We surrender. Yes, you. Yes, you. We got to get over this codependent relationships that we hanging on with, chasers. Y'all know? Well, I'm going to stay with this one because my masculine don't love me. And so I might as well just stay with this. Wrong way to think. Do not think like that, because the more you stand with this karmic, the more longer it's going to take. You ain't going to get no blessings. Oh, you know what? I stay single, but I can take a lot of booty calls. Nope. No, you can't. You're not taking booty calls. We are not booty call type women or men. That is not what we do. We are kings and queens of heaven. Oh, well, she like me. I might as well give her a little bit. No, you're not. Don't give that person nothing, because you know what? You're giving her all your good juices. You're giving her all your good blessings. Don't give away nothing. Preserve yourself. Oh, yeah. Y'all want me to talk today. Listen, we got the lightning, kisses, and a dragonfly. Transform, exactly. Now, look, you're going to be shocked when things come in light. This person is changing. I feel like you changing too, Chaser. I feel like you're realizing that you got to stop calling this person. Yeah, I got to love myself. That's what you're realizing. Hopefully, you realizing that love is unconditional from the Most High first. Self-love is the key. And the more I love on myself, the more I'm going to attract my person. These options got to go though. Why? Because you are confusing sex, especially with these snakes, child, with love. I'm the baddest bitch because I got all these niggas in my phone. Girl, you a hoe. If you sleeping with all of them. I'm the baddest because everybody want me. Girls just sex. Love is unconditional, meaning you need to love yourself, not with sex. Sex is not love. We gotta stop putting sex with love. It's two different things. Cause men do it all the time. They can fuck a bitch and be loving somebody else. They could be fucking on a bitch and be thinking about you. They could be fucking on a bitch and be, and I'm keeping it 100. Say I'm lying. They could be fucking on a bitch and be thinking about you at the same time. They don't love you. It's just sex. Just something to do. It's because you give me some easy access. And this divine feminine, she wanna tell me to be right. Well, you just popping your legs open for me. I'd rather do this. This easier. That's not love. You're lusting. Some of y'all using addiction, sex, drugs for love. It's not. That's not love. Look in the mirror. What are you hiding? What are you hiding? What are you hiding? You're hiding that you don't love yourself. That's what you're hiding. Oh, I love myself because I get my hair done every 2 weeks and I get my nails done and I look good everywhere I go. My ass hang out the back and I'm on OnlyFans. Girl, that ain't love. Girl, it's not love. I'm here to tell you that's not love. You're hiding. Oh yeah, we talking tonight. I got time today, a little bit of time anyway. I gotta go at a minute. Yeah. In the reverse, you got to release being charmed by these narcissists. Well, girl, I got a lot of people that want me. Yeah, they narcs. They vampires. That's what they do. You got to release these snakes too as well. Okay? That's not love. Love is when you don't got people in your face. Love is when you ain't got the name brand shit on. Love is when you're isolated by yourself. When your friends ain't calling you. When your family ain't around you. When everybody looking at you like, oh, she the crazy one. And you still got to stand in your power. And you got to look these mother suckers in the face and say, God is love and I love myself. And as long as I know what I feel and know that I am unconditionally loved, not by you, by the Most High. And if I connect to the source, then I get love unconditionally and I don't need it from any one of y'all. That's love. When you don't need it from anybody. Woo, I'm talking today. Y'all ain't hearing me. Thanks for the follow, Amanda. Love is when you don't need it from nobody. Why? Because it's inside. Because you're able to open your heart You able to let God shine that, open that wound so God can shine that light into it so it can heal. So Jesus can heal that heart and break them chains. That's love. Love is when you stop that yearning. Oh, I need my masculine. Oh, where my feminine? Oh, oh, oh. That's not love. You're not loving yourself. Because once you love yourself, you understand that you don't have to pine for nobody's love because you're connected to the source and He's going to give it to you all the time when you need it.
That's what she said.
And you ain't got to fuck nobody to get it. You ain't got to be people pleasing to get it. You ain't got to put on the latest fashion to get it. You ain't got to chase around and be on the camera and on OnlyFans and shake the pole to get it. It's already for you. You could say, Lord, connect to you more fully, and could you fill me up with some of your love and energy? And then He fills you up. That's love. I had to get there. How did I get there? Because I had to truly love myself. I had to cut out the old, outdated thinking that I was raised under. I know, I've been there. I was raised in church. I know. I had to cut all on. Now, don't get me wrong. I love a good church and a good Baptist church. But I had to get out of that failure mentality. Oh, you ain't doing right by God. You a failure. You're wicked. You're no good for yourself. That's a lie. Actually, I'm doing really good by God. And I ain't been to church in years. How did I connect to God and I ain't been to church? What do church people tell you? Ooh, you better go to church. If you don't go to church, you ain't gonna get. Well, I connected to God and I ain't go to church because the church is in you. What the Bible say? You the temple. You ain't got nothing to do with a church, but a church is good. Some people need it, whatever, you know what I mean? But listen, you are the church. Church is inside you. And all this time, I'm looking on the outside for some type of confirmation from people that don't even love me. I'm looking for love for people that don't even know how to love themselves. How the heck they gonna try to love me? How they gonna love me and what I do when they don't even know what love is? They don't even know how to love. And I'm not blaming nobody, but half of the world don't even know what love is. They think they know. They got this idea in their head. They think they know. Oh, I know what love is. Let me get with this bitch, that bitch. That ain't love, fool. But we can't. Amanda, I'm putting you on my prayer list, hon. Thank you for the follow. Look, everybody think they know what love is, and don't nobody have a clue. Because why? Ain't nobody connected to the love. God is the love. How do you know what love is? You ain't even connected to the love. Think about that. A lot of people walking around here thinking they know what love is and ain't even connected to the love. The love is God. So if you're not connected to God, how do you even know what love is? You don't. You just think you do. But hopefully, if you do have a child, that is close to love, right? When you have kids, it's like, I love my kids. You know what I mean? So we as parents, we do have that level of love because we had children, but it's still ain't if you ain't connected to the Most High. I'm telling you right now, you think you know what love is. You don't. You cannot know what love is if you're not connected to love. That's just like, what's an example? It's like saying, I know how it is to be thirsty, man. But you ain't never been thirsty because you always have water right there. How do you know? You just saying some shit. It's just cause you seen it in movies and shit. And the movies got you all in your nostalgia energy. You think you know what it is. Man, I thought I knew what love was until I met my twin and I said, wow. And then I thought that was love, and then I realized, oh, that is love, but that ain't the love, because love is like, yeah, you know what I mean? And so then I had to say, okay, well, then if this is running, then how, if this supposed to be my love, how's that running? Then my love ran away. Like, I didn't get it. I said, oh, this my love. So then I started chasing. Come on, love. Come on, let's go, love. And he started running. You know, I said, well, damn. Well, if that's not the love, then what's the love? Then I had to go, oh. God said, wait, this is the love, but I didn't say go chase after that. What I'm saying is you got to find out what the source of the love is. Oh. Okay. So I got to find out where the source of the love is. Okay, well, how I met my twin. Well, when I woke up, we did hug and have a heart connection type thing, and like my heart is open, and like, okay, well, if this love them ran away, then I need to go find it. It's deeper than that. Shout out to the twin flame healers out there who kind of give you that insight a little bit deeper, right? For 1 minute, some twin flame readers, they say stick with your masculine, stick with the runner, stick with them, and and it keeps you stuck. You don't have to stick with him because he already there. you know, it's what you got to work on. You got to work on. You got to make more healthy choices. I had to build that relationship with God. Oh, I got to work on me. It ain't. I'm over here blaming him. I ain't looked in no type of mirror. I'm oh, why he running? Oh, forgive him. He running. He ain't nothing. Yeah, I was mad, long time mad too. Then I had to start realizing, oh, he is gone. Well, if he gone, then how I supposed to find love? Oh. Because it's God's love that you find first. It's God's love that you find first. Then, if this one come, cool. If not, it is what it is. That's that person's choice. You know what I mean? But what you gotta do is start making more healthier choices. You gotta start realizing that love has come from self-care, being more happier, saying them affirmations, looking in the mirror, saying you are enough. You are enough. Oh. But I thought I loved myself. God, I love myself. I do this all the time. I be listening to Beyonce. Girl, that ain't loving yourself. You just masking that. Oh. So what is loving myself? Loving yourself, taking the time out to meditate, affirmations, doing some self-care, figuring out what's triggering you, why you got an anger problem, why you crying so much, why this, why that. Who are you? Do you love yourself? What do you love to do? What do you love? What is your activities? What do you like to eat? What do you like to drink? I started figuring out a lot of the stuff I was just being codependent. A lot of the things I really didn't like, I was just liking because my man liked it. Okay, well then what did Chris want? Oh well, my man like no, that ain't what I asked you. What do you like? I didn't know that a lot of times. Why? Because I'm a nurturer. That's what I do. I'm naturally caring. I naturally care and love, but sometimes I do it too much to where I give too much. I was giving all my love. I was giving everybody love that didn't ever love me. I was just giving my love away because I'm that much of loving. I know now I'm an empress. I know now I have divine love, but God don't say give it out to where you ain't got none left. I'm just giving it all out. I'm just giving it. I'm just here you go, and everybody just eating it up, eating it up, eating it up. And guess what? I'm drying myself out. Cause guess what? Ain't nobody giving me nothing to put back. They just taking, taking, taking. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm giving it out because I got a big old heart. My heart big, and I just want to give out love. And guess what? Everybody just taking, 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 taking. And I ain't had no type of get back, nothing, 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 nothing to fill me up though. I'm giving everything. Ain't nobody giving me shit. I had to realize that. God say, I love you, and you got a your heart is what I love, but you don't need to give all that good love out so people can say, oh, so people can give you a little praise or whatever. And I thought that was love. No, man. Listen, you can give from your heart, but take care of you first. Make sure you full. You got to fill up your own cup first. Your cup got to fill up first and run over. Then you can give. But if your cup ain't full, you shouldn't be giving out nothing. But when you don't love yourself, that's what you think you're supposed to do. Oh, I gotta give. I gotta give. That's why I just gotta keep giving. No, you're being codependent. Why are you giving so much to so little of people who don't give a fuck? Like that's the reality. Like people gotta come with the reality is that people get you, and I'm talking to people who have the good hearts, because I know I got a good one, and I know y'all do too. And I'm talking to y'all, the ones that give, and y'all give so much so that y'all are not replenishing your energy. Your cup is dry because you done gave so much, you almost ain't giving no more. I had to learn how to get back to my giving ways because when I healed and started realizing like, oh no, I'm just giving out to energy vampires. I'm just giving out to people who just taking and shit, and then they going about their business. They ain't. They ain't. It ain't no equal give and take. I'm supposed to give you something. You're supposed to give it back. That's the reality. When I started ascending and I started realizing, oh, okay, okay, because now I'm connected to the source. Now I got unconditional, everlasting love. Okay, now I could give love out, but now I want it in return. Because what I realized, most people really don't deserve it. Most people, guess what? They want to steal it. I had people trying to steal my energy, doing spell work, trying to steal from me. could have gave it to you. Little do you know, all that stealing you're doing, you could have just got it for free. But see, they too wicked. They too wicked to even understand the whole point of love and feeling enough. That's why you can't give it to everybody, because people don't understand. Once you work on yourself and start making healthy choices, you will be willing to give it out because you know where it's coming from and you know you ain't running out no more. There's no more running out. It's everlasting. But even God wants you to know that you are enough. Even God wants you to know. Even God don't bless around energy vampires. If you with an energy vampire that's just over there taking, God ain't gonna bless you over there. Because guess what? You gonna go give it to the vampires. You just gonna go give all your good juices to the here you go, here you go, here you go. That's why you ain't getting blessed. Because you gotta work on yourself. You gotta make better choices. You gotta ascend. You gotta understand. Yes, your love is unconditional. Yes, you love your twin. Yes, you love the world. Yes. But you love yourself even more. That's the part where people gotta learn. Because if you drop dead, where the love gonna come from? Guess what they gonna have to do? They either gonna find another supply or they gonna start working on themselves. Most of these people, they just want to steal. They don't want to work on themselves. Most narcissists, they don't want to look at themselves. So you got to cut them type of people out your life so you can get abundance. Okay? And God ain't gonna bless you around nobody wicked because they know, God knows you're just gonna give it to the wicked people. And that they don't deserve it. You deserve it. Look at this. They don't deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it, Twin Flames. You deserve it, runner. That's why you're running, runner, because you don't think you deserve to be loved, and you do. All right, so Chaser, talking to y'all. Y'all don't think you, oh, I gotta love, I gotta, because that's how I get love. That's not. You are codependent. It's something deeper. You gotta look deeper. What's making you codependent? You may have some abandonment issues. Maybe you live in your fantasy world a little bit too much. That's another thing. Want to have that dream and that fantasy. It's okay, but sometimes you gotta pull yourself down. That's why grounding is so important. It gets you to the reality of where you need to be. Maria Esselstein, you're asking a question in my chat. Did you like and subscribe? Because you coming in here asking questions and I don't know you like that. You ain't no regular. Woo! Sagittarius, you flipped over. You codependent, Sag? Am I talking to you? Saggy. You gotta stop people pleasing, okay? I'm talking to the codependent chasers. People pleasing is not what we do. Gotta stop. In 2026, no more people pleasing. Okay? It's okay to help a person out, but not to the detriment of you. Your cup need to be full before you help someone else. No more chasing. Personal growth. 2026, no more people pleasing. Okay? Everybody got to have some type of personal growth about themselves. Everybody. I deal with it every day. Somebody complaining about how they ain't got it and this and that and the third. And I'm like, I get it. Everybody going through it in this world right now. We all going through it. Okay? But it takes a person to get out of that mentality. Oh, I can't do nothing. No. You're manifesting that. You got to get out of that frequency. And the only way to get out of that frequency is to have personal growth. What is triggering you? Why you're not manifesting? Why you're not getting blessings? It's something that is stopping you. Figure it out. Go within. Your soul know the answers. Your soul is the compass. Talk to your soul. I talk to myself. I used to talk to myself a lot. I still do. But when I was growing up, I used to talk to myself. And it was very embarrassing, okay? And I didn't talk to myself in front of people. And then as I got older and I had children and I used to talk to myself and I noticed my kids was kind of following in my footsteps and I'm like, oh man, I don't want people to think I'm crazy because I like to talk out loud. But also I knew somebody was around me, man. That was just a gift, okay? This was before I knew I was psychic, okay? But I always felt like presence was around me and I used to talk. Just like I'm talking to y'all, I used to talk and be like, okay, is you here talking to yourself? And they'd be like, no, I'm actually, well, you can't see them. I don't even know them yet. But they was always around. God is always with us, man. You can talk to God, have that relationship. Talk to God like you talk, Look, Taurus. Taurus, you're people pleasing. Personal growth. Why you people pleasing? Why you think why you think you need to please other people to feel love? That's not love. It's not. Oh yeah, people done got off this live today, huh? They don't want to hear that truth. Oh no. They don't want to hear the real truth. Sun card, exactly, confirmation. Raise your vibration. Okay? Taurus, you need to increase your frequency. Something is getting revealed. Your crown chakra could be going off too. You need to complete the cycle. Maybe you're with someone that you're people pleasing. What's this Taurus? Yeah, I see Uranus. What's this Taurus? Uh-huh. You need to, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at the answer. Look, you need to complete your healing process, Taurus and Sagittarius. Okay. And maybe you have. Maybe God is pleased with that. We got the sun. But also, I feel like that's your crown chakra. Like, you need to heal. You could be healing, or you need to continue to keep healing. Okay. You need to complete that. Yeah, because that's what's going to change your relationship and it's going to change your finances. So you could be kind of struggling right now financially. It's because you need to work on some type of healing. Okay, moderation, though. Moderation. So maybe you're spending a little bit too much. Oh, there it is. There it is. Moderation. I just spoke on that.
That's what she said.
Thank you, Spirit. You're giving, you're giving, you're giving, you're giving, you're giving, you're giving, you're giving. You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing back. It ain't gonna give you nothing back either. I can tell you that right now. I ain't gotta take no psychic to tell you. As long as you keep giving, the more people gonna take, and they ain't gonna get shit back to you. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, you are meant to be a spiritual leader here. Okay? Follow your dreams. Your pride could be getting in the way. Oh, I don't want to be no spiritual this and this. Or you may got a twin flame journey that you need to come on with. I don't like my twin. Yeah, get out of that pride. That pride ain't gonna do nothing but keep you stuck. Keep you stuck right where you at. Where everybody else done. You know what I learned? When you being in your ego and being prideful, that don't get you nowhere but stuck. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Well, just sit your butt over there and be mad. Guess what? You ain't going nowhere. You gonna look around 10 years later. You still gonna be, oh dang, I'm still stuck in the same spot. I'm still feeling the same way. I still ain't moved. Nope. Why? Why I ain't moved? Cause you in your pride. You ain't following your heart. You following your mind. What's Mars? You gotta tap into your emotions and get out of your head. It's a Cancer. Want to fight? Or you feel like you want to fight a Cancer? You got Scorpio. Scorpio, you back out again. This time with Cancer. This could be water signs trying to fight you. Listen, you ain't got time for that. For real. Let that shit go. Exactly. Girl, oh boy, I don't know. I say girl. You got blessings coming. You need to be working on your emotions and your feelings and your sensories and your gifts. Okay? You need to get single, work on your goals and dreams, and you be having a spiritual career. What's this Cancer Scorpio? And I could be talking to a Cancer or Scorpio. You know, water signs, this is what we supposed to be doing for real. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Go on your adventure, your spiritual career. Maybe you need to take a nature trip. Go camp. Get out in nature, camp for a while. Complete healing. You need to take a venture. Yeah, you need to love yourself. You need to go on a healing journey for love. That whole thing I just talked about. Somebody needs to share these videos because there's people that need to hear this, even though they don't want to hear nothing I gotta say. But it's okay because that's just their own projections. You know what I learned is that the right people will come to these videos at the right time. I know I am ahead of my time when it comes to communication about certain things. I know that, okay, because I did the healing work for years. So I know that most viewers probably they understand what I'm saying. The ones that understand it, y'all here. Okay, let me say that. Thank y'all for being here on my live. Because the ones who understand it, thank you, Shanae. I'm gonna put you on my prayer list for protection. The ones who hear, y'all know. Okay. So if you hear because you supposed to be here. Yeah, somebody need to do music. Okay, you may not be doing music. Yeah, you need to go through your rebirth. Make the effort to learn how to heal. Somebody, music is healing for you. You may be a writer. I got Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius for the chasers, twin flame journey. If y'all need to go back and rewind my live, it's on YouTube. It's saved on YouTube as well. So you can always go on YouTube. My YouTube is Deja Tarot. You can always go on there. Yeah, make the effort to do so. Meditate. Step into your creativity. Y'all are very creative in music for some of y'all. Yeah, make the change here. And be patient about changing. And look at this. 111, 1111. I'm talking to twins, you know, because patience is going to be the key when it comes to healing. It's not going to be overnight. But guess what? It's going to have a happy ending. Oh my gosh, everything falls around. Air, air sign. Imagine it. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Become your own individual person. 11 is strong, man. I be seeing this. It's about individuality. Somebody's thinking about leaving and being on their own. They could be in their pride, though. I do want to be by myself, but I don't know. Get out of that pride shit. I'm telling you, I can't stand an egotistic, prideful person. You know why? Because, yep, look what fell out. Leo. But it's not wrong with having a little bit of pride, healthy ego. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with it. But don't let that lead your life. Seriously, do not let ego lead your life because it's going to lead you down the wrong path. And this is what's wrong with half of these people in this world today. They lead with an ego, pride, lust, addictions, and things like that. And they not being their own individual self. People are very gifted, creative, blessed. Some of y'all got spiritual partnerships, but you in your pride. You in your pride. 1111. And I'm gonna leave it with 11. Let's read it. This is gonna be the final card to read because 11 has been the most powerful number. I actually got the 1111 portal right there playing. 11, I see 11 all the time. Let me see, where is it? New beginnings as well with the 1. Patience, though, you got to learn how to be patient as well because changes is coming. Somebody is changing, change your creativity. You might be doing something that you think is what it is, and Spirit is saying you need to meditate because it's not. You got a spiritual career here that you're ignoring, or maybe you just don't know. But that's you got a spiritual partnership and a spiritual career that is needed right now because you're here to bring love. You could be love angels. You're here to bring love into the world. But that pride is what's stopping y'all. Hey, I ain't trying to say I'm perfect. I be in my pride and ego too at times. And I gotta stop myself. Or spirit be like, yep. I'll be like, okay, let me calm down. Because we all do it, guys. There's no right or wrong to this journey. It's all about self-discovery, being an individual of who you are. Let's read this to close this out. It say this card indicates a need to embrace your individuality and be your true, authentic self. How many people can say they truly their authentic self? Flaws and all, because we all got them. No one's perfect. Rather than following the crowd and people pleasing, well, I know God calling me to be on here and do this spiritual work, but I'm gonna sit over here. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5. Okay, I got one, but I also get my ass off work and jump on here with y'all. Okay, it's a balance. Look, rather than following the crowd, because this is a lonely road, okay? This spiritual journey, this ain't for the weak. And it definitely ain't for the people pleasers and the codependents and the chasers and the runners, right? We all gotta learn through it. Okay? It says rather than break following the crowd, you've been guided to break that chain. Ask Jesus to break the chains, because Jesus is the wise one. Because he was the one following that lonely road. But he was following God. He said, I'm the son of God. Devil, get on away from me. Okay? And hey, disciples, don't go over there now. Y'all know if y'all go over there, they don't like us. We gonna follow this way. Why? Because he knew. Hey, everybody ain't gonna go. Everybody ain't gonna go. But the ones that's willing to listen, the ones that's willing to follow, y'all come on, follow me. But everybody just ain't gonna go. That's why I'm telling y'all. Family just ain't gonna be able to go with you. They all ain't gonna be able to go. Friends ain't gonna be able to go. I'm telling you, they ain't. Because a lot of them fake anyway. I'm gonna tell the truth.
That's what she said.
Kids, some of them ain't gonna be able to go, man. Grandma, grandpa ain't gonna be able to go, man. Auntie, cousin ain't gonna be able to go. They just ain't. And you love them and you send them love and light and all that good stuff. You can still heal your family without them being in your face. I do it all the time. Send them love and light. They ain't necessarily got to be all up in your face and being all around you and all that. They just ain't going to be able to go. You just got to accept that. Okay. Individuality. The number one stands on their own. 11 and 11. You as the masculine energy has that individuality, and then your feminine as an individual, as a feminine energy, has that individuality. Some of y'all need to work on your masculine and feminine energies within. You don't necessarily have to be a twin. You have masculine and feminine energies that you need to align and balance within yourself. You too much in your masculine energy, you need to work on being more feminine. You got to tap into that feminine side. You too feminine, some of y'all may need to tap into that masculine energy. It's all about a balance, but it comes with individuality of work. Okay, you're being guided to break away from the pack. Take the road less traveled. Instead of feeling like you're a square peg in a round hole, you're being encouraged to build your own square hole. By drawing this card, you are being called upon to step up to the plate, celebrate your uniqueness, because God made you that way. You are born to shine. You are born to be an individual that is not like the crowd. Ever since I was born, I was always wanting to be different. Just I didn't want the same thing. I do it now. Like, when something trending, like everybody want to do it, I'll be the last to do it. If I did want the style, I will wait and let the style run its course. Then I put it. Because I don't want to be everybody. I don't want everybody's stuff. I always been like that. And I was wondering why I was always like that. But now I see why I'm like that. Because that's who I was born to be. My unique self. Each and every one of us got to be different. If we're all the same, then it's boring, man. Like somebody got to be the different one. Somebody got to. I mean, look how much creative things have been put on this earth by somebody being different. I'm pretty sure all these creative people that build things and people done told them, oh, you ain't gonna do it, you ain't gonna be this, you ain't gonna be that. That's why God said, get away from them negative Nancy's. They negative Nancy's, they always just putting shit in your mind so you can't be the individual that you are.
That's what she said.
That's why you can't be around these people pleasing ass people. Because they don't want you to be an individual. They don't want you to be a shining star. They don't want you to be better than them. Because they competing. They too busy trying. They low. They low. They too busy trying to compete, compare, run the race with you. They gonna copy what you're doing. Because they want to copy you and things. It ain't even about none of that. You just being you. But because you being you, it's outshining everybody. But God made you that way. So you ain't no need to be ashamed. You no need to be ashamed about it. Stand in your power. Stand in your truth. I am who God say I am. And I don't care if who don't believe me. That's your business. You don't have to believe me because I believe me. You don't have to love me because I love me. And as long as God loves me, hey, you ain't got to. I'm not doing this for y'all. I'm doing this for God. But I am doing it for y'all. I mean, because I know a lot of people is going down this path. And I also was going down this path. I'm still am going down the path. And you know what? Certain videos help me get to the path too. So I am here to help you get to the source. Certain videos help me get to the source, and I am appreciative of that. That's why I jumped on, so I can help somebody else get to the source. So I'm never ashamed about YouTube videos, content creators. I appreciate each and every one of them. Because I hope what I'm doing is helping somebody get to the source. But all I'm saying is, in order to do that, you got to know your own individuality. Hello. You got to know your own understanding. And you can't be people pleasing because if you're so busy in your pride and people pleasing, you ain't going to know who you are. If you're too busy in your pride and people pleasing and hanging on to all these old relationships and not making no effort to be better, not making no effort for a new beginning, not making no effort. If you sitting in the same spot, then that's where you're gonna be. And then this is a kicker though. Then they be jealous of you because you chose to do the opposite.
That's what she said.
Then they be jealous of you because you chose to be the individual that say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do the opposite. Then people get jealous of you. Why she trying to have a spiritual career? Why she thinks she all that? It's not thinking about I'm all that. I'm just happy that I'm in my place of where I'm supposed to be. You know how long it took me to get here? It took me a long time. Why? Because I was doing the same shit y'all was sitting over there doing. Hanging on. Oh, I'm going to hang on to this narcissist because this is all I got. No, I had to let go. So hopefully y'all can let go earlier. Hopefully y'all can get the messages sooner. You know what I mean? But every step counts. So it don't matter if it's a little step, baby step, side step. It's a step. It's a step, Sag. It's a step. So I tell people, they be like, well, I ain't do all what you need. It don't matter. You did a little step. That's a step. You know what? I ain't drinking today. I'm not drink today. I'm gonna drink a soda. That's a step. You know what? I ain't having sex today. I'm gonna preserve my sexual energy, and I'm gonna go take a walk. That's a step. You know what? I'm gonna read the Bible today. Let me read just Genesis chapter 1. You know what? Let me just meditate a little bit. Let me just see if she's talking right. That's a step. 555. That's a step. You know what? Let me just meditate in the mornings. 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna just meditate every morning. That's a step, man. That's a step. And what we gotta stop doing is looking at other people's steps. she all the way up there. I gotta be up there. No, you don't. You just do your pace. Do your step. It took me 4 years to get here. Don't be looking at what I'm doing. I mean, look at what I do, but don't be trying to compete at what I do. You need to be looking at what I do and get encouraged to do your own personal steps and your own personal growth. And then God telling you the steps. I'm telling you the steps. I'm telling you the steps that I took to get better. So maybe you can start doing the steps to get better. It's all about the journey. It's not about the finish line. It's a step. I'm here to say, hey, take the step, man. Because look, I took the step and I feel a lot better. Look at my skin. I know I'm glowing. I'm a lot happier, healthier, yes. Some of y'all maybe need to take health journeys. We all going through everything, guys. I'm not sitting here trying to act like I'm perfect. God makes the people, He takes the people that don't look perfect and blesses their life so they can get on here and say, look, I'm black, I'm fat, I got glasses like you. Look at my hair like you. Hey, I ain't rich yet. Yet. I took a step. So the moral of the story is every step counts, guys. Look deeper, look beneath the surface. And you need to have a childlike devotion to learning the steps, making the effort. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to, harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of life. She's saying, hey, boo, I haven't seen you in a while. I hope all is well. Just stopping by. Hey, Jamie, all is well. All is well. Well, subscribe. I hope you come back. Um, yeah, man, take the step. It says you are being called to harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to embrace your individuality. Everybody needs to embrace who they are. As you step into your power as your true, authentic self, you will improve your relationships with others, your relationship with yourself, and most importantly, the relationship with God and your overall quality of life. Listen, when I learned to change this and then your outcome will change, once you change this, the universe will change your outcome because your frequency cannot stay in a low environment. Oh, y'all ain't heard
That's
me.
what she said.
Y'all ain't heard me. Listen, when you change here, your frequency can't even be with no low homes. Hello? Your frequency don't even like trauma and drama. Your frequency ain't gonna like bullshit. Now you might watch it from the outside a little bit. You watch a little bit. Cause I do still be like, let me see what Carmenville doing. Oh, they still doing that shit. I'm like, oh, all right, they still over there causing a ruckus. But what I'm saying is your frequency is gonna change. You ain't gonna want to be around that bullshit. Okay? So that's why you gotta change your inner so your outer can change. A lot of twin flames, they get in school by these readers on here that's telling y'all to keep yearning for your twin. It's not true. It's, hey, create that safe space for your twin. Send them love and light, right? You send prayers and go, you know what? I hope you get better. But you need to change that energy and direct it on you. Okay? That's how you want to attract your twin, because your twin gonna want you more, because you ain't paying attention to them. They used to that shit. People pleasing and the karmics codependent and oh, they gotta call them and blowing up their phone and shit. You ain't doing that shit. What I'm be blowing up your phone for? Make the effort. I embrace my individuality and become my true authentic self. Cause see, one thing about your true self, you ain't finna be chasing nobody. When you start healing, you gonna be like, what the fuck I'm gonna be chasing somebody for? That ain't self-love. Chasing an individual is not self-love. If I gotta be running after you, that is not self-love. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Look, I'm tripping. Yeah, replacing what's lost. Exactly. Universe say, oh, if this twin don't want it, all right, we gonna replace what's lost. Hello. I call it, I claim it. I'm the empress in this piece. I don't chase. I attract. You now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew. Create with a new perspective or outlook. This card may also indicate abundance is on the way. Hello.
That's what she
Thank
said.
you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, God. Holy Trinity. What God say? Huh? Oh, oh, they think you lost something? What? Thank you, God. See, that's why I love God, because right. Oh, they think, they thought they took something from you? Man, cut these comments out y'all life. I'm finna give y'all that and more. Oh, these comments think they took something from you? Boom, here goes some more. And then I'm gonna give it to you times 10. Any money that you spend, I'm gonna give it to you times 10. Stop playing with it. They think they took something. Well, thank you for taking it, because guess what? Now I'm finna get an upgrade. Upgrade you. Okay, look. Let's keep going. Last card. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. Exactly. Because you appreciate the small things. Well, see, when you start meditating, you start realizing, God, I just thank you for breath. When you start meditating, you just thankful to be able to go. That's a gift from God, man. People ain't even thinking like that. Just to be able to breathe is a blessing, guys. And we study, we talking about, I need this, I need that. Girl, you woke up this morning. Boy, you woke up this morning. You should just be thankful for that. You safe and surrounded by love, God's love. You should be just thankful for that. Look deeper than that. It's a deep love. It's a spiritual bond that can't be broken. Y'all ain't lost nothing, and whatever you lost, you getting it back. Listen, if God rejected it and threw it out your life, it wasn't meant for you to have it, no way. And if it was meant for you to have it, if these karmics took it from you, you're getting it back times 10. Yeah, that's because you came complacent. Spirit is saying, don't get complacent. So when you get complacent, then it gotta go. The spirit don't want you complacent. Spirit don't want you complacent. Not if you're a twin flame. Not if you gifted. Not if you got gifts. You are not complacent. Complacent is not what you do. Now you will work somewhere and you may be there, but once it's time to go, it be time to go. I work a job and then I go up about that time, which means it's time to go. You did what you had to do. You learned your skill on that. Now you on to the next. So we can't never get complacent. Um, but anything that you lost, you will get it back. Your Mars back out. What's Mars energy? Real quick. Then I gotta go. Hmm. Where you need to be. Where you need to be. It say acknowledging how you are feeling. Have faith the universe will take care of current concerns. I'm coming, son, right now. Can y'all hear me? Just let me know. Cause sometimes my phone kick in and it do that. Okay. Acknowledging how, cause I gotta go, guys. I done overdid it. Acknowledging how you are feeling. Have faith the universe will take care of current concern. Thank you, Forrest. By providing the best possible outcome for all involved. Okay. This distinguish from outcomes. Let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry or unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding. Yeah, somebody mad here. Okay, so this could be feminine too. You may be still holding on to anger. Spirit is saying, let go of the outcome, let go of your anger. Forgiveness is the key. Okay, balance, work itself out, balance it out. Okay, boom. Y'all yin and yang, y'all the opposites. Okay, yeah, enjoy the journey. Okay, understand it is persistence, resilience, persistence. Enjoy the journey. It's a stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. Okay. And that goes for me too, guys. I mean, listen, this journey is not for the weak. Okay. The spirit saying continue to empower yourself, focus on the future and the goodness because you're getting blessed. Tune in to your personal power. You are more than able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be strong, beautiful person you are capable of being. Okay? If you gotta say them affirmations, you gotta be in that mirror. Do it. I do it. I do it. I do it. Sometimes you gotta just talk to yourself. You gotta be your own. What's that song? I hype me up. Hype me up. I hype me up. Sometimes you gotta hype your own self up. Fuck these people. Okay, I'm not saying it like that, guys, but you know what I'm saying. Like, fuck these people. Shit. They don't want to hype you up. That's why I get on here. You know why? Because people be jealous. And they don't want to even give me a like. They don't even want to hype me up for us. And I go, I hype me up. And that's how jealous and low vibrational they are. But then they want to drop a question in the chat. Will me and Robilus? I don't know. And I'm like, no, don't drop no question. You don't know me. You ain't hype me up. I ain't finna hype you up. You gotta, it's 50-50 around here. All right, thank you. I'm gonna put you on my prayer list. But that's it, guys. I gotta go pick up my son. All right, Marwa, thank you for subbing. Um, yeah, just continue to I have plenty videos and they all are timeless. Continue to watch. Um, check out my TikTok because sometimes I jump on TikTok and not on YouTube. So go both like all my links and things. This is what I do. I do take questions, but just not today. Um, Forrest, send me your question, okay? If you got one. The reason why I do him because he holds it down every time I get on live, and I appreciate that. I really do because a lot of people they get on here and they want questions answered and they don't even want to. And I ain't talking about you, Mara. So thank you for the like and sub. But they won't even like my video. I had some people they'll get their question. They will ask a question. I will answer their question. They will unlike and unsubscribe. So they just was on here just to get a question. I mean, that's sad. It's really sad because just think about it. That's not hurting me. You want one question answered, and then you gonna unsubscribe. And guess who watching? It ain't me watching. It's the God watching. So guess what? That's karma on your ass. Because your intentions wasn't pure. Thank you for us. You know what I mean? So the more of what I'm saying is don't get on here being on some shiesty shit because it don't ever work out for nobody who try to do it to me because my heart is pure and my intentions are good. But I'm not stupid. I'm not slow. I'm not dumb. I'm not crazy. I'm very smart. Actually, I'm way ahead of my time. Smart. Okay? So when people get on here and think they're going to, I just want a question answered and I'm going to do this and this, you not hurting me because I'm where I'm supposed to be. You getting that's your own karma. Hi, Brittany. I'm just getting off, guys. And everybody went, come on. That's your own. That's you. That's what people don't understand. You ain't hurt nobody but yourself. And then they wonder why they ain't being successful or they ain't doing this or they ain't doing that. But look what your behavior, look what you're doing. Look in the mirror, guys. It's called self-love, self-evaluation. You got to evaluate your own behavior. And the problem is people don't want to do that. They just want answers for stuff that they know the answer to. I have people ask me stuff and they already know the answer. And I'll be like, okay, why are you asking me? You know what you got to do. But, and my family do it too. I got family, they'll come and they'll ask me questions and they already know the answer. And I look at them, I say, well, why you want me to say the same thing that you already know? Well, I just want confirmation. And then they get confirmation. Guess what? They still do the same thing. So it's going to take you as an individual person to make those necessary steps. All I'm here to do is encourage you and to guide you and to make but it takes you as a person to make these steps. I feel you. I meet a man. I really like him, but he stopped talking to me out of nowhere. It hurts. I feel stupid for being nice too. Well, as I was saying, God's rejection sometimes is your protection. Marwana, um, if he stopped talking to you out of nowhere, it could mean two things. That God pushed him out of your life because you probably wasn't no good no way. Okay? He probably saw you wasn't no dummy. Two, he might have other things going on. A lot of times men come into your life and they treat you like an option. Okay? They do. And a lot of times when you're a good-hearted person, most men that's shitty men, they skedaddle out of your life because they know that if they treat you wrong, sometimes you be anointed. God, the devil know who to mess with and who not. And sometimes they leave you alone because they don't want to mess with you. Because you anointed. You mess with you. Sometimes God got his favorites. You mess with the favorites, you get a whop on that head. And God don't play about us. And I had to realize that too. And sometimes when men do that, I be like, thank you. You showed me what you are. Thank you for showing me who you truly are. Always ask God to show you, please show me who ain't right for me, who is. And sometimes we don't see who ain't right for us. And we really like them and we really think, oh, well, this is going to be the one. And then they gone. Why? Because they ain't the one. They just ain't the one. You will know the one because, well, yeah, you must go know the one, Mara. You'll know the one. Let me get you a card because I know that feeling. And it's not a good feeling when men ghost you, but just understand when men ghost you also, it's because it's their own internal wicked self or ways that they gotta, it's just stuff they gotta deal with. Yeah. Who is that man that ghosted Mara? Yeah. This person changed his mind about dating you. Why he changed his mind? Spirit say you need to get on back out there. That's a part of dating too, Mara. You gotta understand. You're gonna get a whole bunch of bad apples for you. You only need just one good apple. All you need is one good one. Okay? So you might run into a whole bunch of bad ones. Um, he might have had a relationship that probably he wanted to get back with some ex situations here. So it wasn't nothing about you. It was about some other relationship. Maybe he had some. I told you could have been an option. Yeah, he was talking to like some other people here. You want to rebuild with somebody else. I told you you'd be an option. When it comes to dating, you can't look at dating like, oh, this guy just for me. When you date, you just gotta look at. They got other options. Everybody got other options. Yeah, this was a runner anyway. So you good. You good. Shoot. Spirit say work on healing your inner child and grow a little more. So you can evolve a little bit more. Yeah. Because you may have a little bit of codependency ways about you a little bit, You like me, you got a good heart, and we get codependent. We want to latch on. You gotta get to know you gotta get to know your attachment style too. I had to learn that. What is my attachment style? It's like an attachment style of like when you really like a person or you start dating, what do you do? What is your attachment style? Are you very clingy? Do you play that whole game of, I ain't gonna call her for 2 weeks? Or do you know what I mean? You gotta figure out what's your attachment style. Because everybody got different attachment styles. I'm just stupid. You're not stupid, Mara. Stop it. When you're thinking like that, you're gonna be attracting that. Work on your self-esteem, okay? You're not stupid. It's not about being stupid. Listen, I still be dating, and I'm a psychic, and I still be finding the bad apples. Shit, that's just dating pool. The dating pool sucks. It's a hell of a dating pool. You got men that lie for no reason. I met men just lie for no reason. Like it wasn't even a reason to lie. Just lying about this and that and the third. If we dating, I'm gonna find out, right? like Like that's stupid shit. I mean, it's just this is a cesspool of narcs. That's why it ain't. You just gotta ask God to use your discernment. Because the worst thing you could do is want to get with a person or fall in love with somebody who ain't right for you. That's gonna take you down the whole karmic cycle. You're gonna go through a whole cycle. Now it may be a cycle that you might need because you need to learn self-love. So I would say Mar women, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Mar, work on your self-love, okay? So you're not falling from the okie doke of men, because it's gonna be you're gonna have a lot of bad apples before you find one. Okay. And you may even have a spiritual partnership. Book a reading if you want to know. I got soul journey cards. These are really good cards when you need to work on your soul journey, what your soul needs to work on, what is blocking you. I have all that type of stuff. Um, because I've been where y'all at, man. And even now I'm like, it's just people have good masks. Some men wear good masks. They portray it real good. And then some men, they are authentic. But everybody got flaws. You just gotta figure out who gonna, you know, you gotta know what flaws you're gonna be able to handle. That's just the truth of it. Everybody ain't perfect. Everybody got their little ticks and things they do with each other. It's like you just gotta find out. But when you first are dating, you don't want to be open to anything. You gotta have some sternness. You gotta love yourself. You gotta have that, because men will say and do anything to get in them jaws and to get in there. To get in there, and when they in there, then they out. Cause that's all they want. I had a man. Oh, we gonna get married. We gonna do that. All that good stuff, and didn't want nothing but sex. So, but what other men gotta understand, when you playing women like this, that comes with karma. When you do women wrong, God is seeing everything you doing, and then you ain't gonna get away with it. You think you're gonna get away with it, but you're not. You know? Yeah. You think you're gonna get away with it, but you ain't. But guys, thank y'all so much for watching. I got to go get my child. I might come back on, or I might drop a little bit more videos for everyone. If so, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for again being with me, chilling out, hanging out, listening to me. And I hope these messages is encouraging y'all and helping y'all. And I love y'all. And make sure y'all like and subscribe. TikTok, go over to YouTube if you want to go back and rewatch the live, because I am recording it. All right, take care. Love y'all. And good night.